Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. And it's been a while since my last video upload because of my graduations and due to family commitment. Spend some time with family and not be able to actually attend to the hive regularly this day. And it's been robbing season, and I know we have to guard the hive, so entrance on, and the reducers is actually on as well. And what we're gonna do here today is just feed the bee. I mean, unlike the usual feed that we do 2-to-1 sugar and water, so we're gonna do a pollen feed. I realized that these two hives, they're actually quite low in food numbers, especially pollen, so we're gonna feed them, especially that one. And this one is still okay, still manageable. It's actually building up, and that one is a bit active by the looks of it. I'm not sure what happened there. We'll need to actually double check that later on. And this one is actually quite strong, where we still see quite amount of drones in there, so that's the indications of the food amount is actually quite high at the moment. That one needs some feed. It's basically my anchor hive this season, so we produce all the honey just based on that hive this season alone. So we got our patties just arrived. So what we're gonna do here is to cut the patties in half and then split among these 1, 2, and 3 hive today. Okay, well, depending how it goes. And yeah, well, that one is actually look quite ferocious today, quite really active. I'm not sure what's happening. There might be some, bees defending, against the robbers, but anyway, we'll jump in there and have a quick look, and then we'll reassess what do we need to do from there on. Right, how do you guys do that? Well, it's nothing much going on here, so they are very strong at the moment. So yeah, the bees is just nearly active, so it's actually no robbing sign of it. So we're gonna actually do this quick before the other bees is attacking us. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is to feed them with the pollen patties. Okay, well, this is the first time I use them, so normally I don't use them in the very high pollen area, but this season they are quite weak in terms of food source. Right, I might just take off my glove to actually handle that better. You can see the pollen patty here right now. It's wet. It's kind of a big size of it, but we'll actually have to cut it in half so they can start feeding it. Okay, so we're gonna put it here right on the top of the frame. Okay, hopefully we don't crush any bees. I need to open it up. It's very sticky. Oh, tea. It's really sticky. Might as well just open it up. Put it right here. Well, someone suggests me to actually do half and a half, so I might just actually have to scoop half out, and then we will just go from there. So this is how it looks like when you actually hold it open. And yeah, actually try to do half. I just tear them open, and then the leftover, well, these is actually needing quite a lot of pollen because they're actually running really low, and decided to actually slot that aside into sip into the feeder, and they should actually have, you know, much of the space for them to spread them out. And the bees start taking them now, you see. So so the reason for this patty is to feed your bees into a fattening condition. So it's like you fattening your bee so that the bees got enough nutrients and protein and minerals to actually go through and survive through the winter. So this is the main point of it. So you can see bees is starting to licking them, and to actually help them take it better, so I might start feed them a little bit of sugar syrup over here. Not too much. I think they have lots of things going on, so I'm actually trying to pour a little bit of sugar on the top there so that they will take it better, and then you can try to spread them out with your hive tools so that you try to even them out. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna spread it a little bit. So you can actually dip that into the syrup so that it will take it better. I mean, it depends how you normally season it. I mean, depending on the arrangement, really. Okay, so I think we've done the feeding. That's a fair amount of food for them to take. So I'm going to close this one up, and then we move on to another one. Now you see the bees is sucking them out, so that's really nice. Okay, so we move on to the next one. So that one is actually quite okay, so don't need to feed them much, so that little bit might just help. Okay, right, so we feed them. So two of these hives has actually got a pollen patty. What we have got so far is I found some insulations where maybe I think it's quite useful during winter time. So I think that I put it on the top of a hive. It's actually an insulations material. So I just actually put one for test, and another is actually I put it there already. So let's see how good it is for the wintering down for these tools. And yeah, and I will basically check those hive later on. Hopefully it's actually not a big problem there, and I will basically see you guys soon, and till next time. And I will basically update you guys and see how good it is for the bee pollen patty. So we'll see what happened there. Well, getting back to normal, no robbings, which is a good sign. Very well. And I hope you guys like the video, like and subscribe. I'll bring you more during the winter time. Thank you. See you guys. Bye.